Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for having me join you all this morning to share a little bit about how we've implemented Naxalone Now SLO here countywide. And like Jim said, our Opioid Safety Coalition with the Behavioral Health Department, we really were looking for a solution to the increasing opioid overdose deaths in our county. To give you a brief picture, in 2019, we had 20 lives lost to opioid overdose. In 2020, we lost 56 lives, and in 2021, 94. So we're seeing that increase, and we know that the very best tool that we have right now, aside from people not using drugs, is having Narcan or naloxone readily available and quickly available to reduce death. And what we learned was that while we had free confidential access already to naloxone in our county, most of the general community was unaware of what it was, how to use it, how to get it, and really the importance of everybody in our community having ready access to that information. At the time, the places where folks had the easiest access were at Slow Banger's Syringe Exchange Program and Overdose Prevention Program and Drug and Alcohol Services. And what we learned was that if folks weren't actively involved in the substance use community, they weren't really likely to go to either of those places to learn about naloxone or get it basically as a kind of as a safety net, right? We liken it to having a fire extinguisher in your home. And so we were able to partner with Cal Poly's Digital Transformation Hub, which is an amazing resource. And it basically pairs Cal Poly staff and students with Amazon Web Services tech staff and community groups. And so we were able to gather a group of stakeholders together and create essentially a web application. The website is naloxonenowslo.org. And essentially its function is to provide education on overdose prevention and what naloxone is, and then also offer a solution for access. And so we list the places where anybody in the community can walk in and say, hey, I heard you have Narcan, can I get some? Great, here's a 5-minute little intro about how you can use it, and here you go. And then we also wanted to be even more low barrier and reduce stigma further around Narcan by having a mail order system. So you can go on our website, watch a training video, and then fill out a very basic form with basically your name, address, and you click a box that says you watch a training video, and we will mail you an overdose rescue kit, which I will show you what's in there. But basically, we were able to launch this resource countywide January 25th of this year. In the first 2 weeks of the site being live, we had 93 orders from the community. We had some orders from outside the county because we did like a combined press release between behavioral health, Cal Poly, and then Amazon Web Services. So we got a few random ones. I'm like, okay, here you go, have a kit. Right now we've put on our website that you have to have an address within SLO County for us to mail you the kit. Just because we were running into a little bit of a supply issue, and the funds that pay for the mailing are meant to be for our county and our community. But when somebody outside contacts us, I do give them resources about where they can find naloxone in their community, because we don't want to, leave anybody out in need. So since then, we are averaging about 26 orders a month. And so I don't know if any of you have had an opportunity to order. Hopefully you've had a good experience. We're going to be sending out a kind of a customer satisfaction survey to see where we can improve on that. If anyone is curious in the county, I've been tracking kind of where our orders are coming from so we can better do outreach for this project. And about 2/3 of our orders come from the city of San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, Arroyo Grande, and Atascadero. And then the other third of the orders are pretty much distributed amongst the other towns and communities in the county. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of what's in the kit. Basically, you get 2 doses of Narcan, and then an info sheet with kind of some brief text about California's laws that show that you can use this, that you won't get in trouble for using it, calling 911, et cetera. A tip sheet on how to reduce risk if you have an opioid prescription, and then an I carry Narcan sticker. And then we do include, of course, the box that the Narcan comes in with all of that. I just flatten it for ease of mailing. If you or your business are interested in either helping share information about Naxalone Now, I have business cards on it that have a QR code on it that folks can easily scan and go right to the site. We also have little postcards that give more information kind of about the backstory of why we're doing this and how Narcan can help. You could have Narcan at your place of business if you have a lot of traffic or folks, your business is in an area where folks might have more overdoses. Anyway, we're always happy to provide training for you as well. So you can find me after if you want any of that information. Thank you.